Well, hello, my darlings. This is Jane B. Lee again, here to talk about writing, novels, poetry, all sorts of stuff, anything to do with publishing, which is really difficult. Okay, I had talked a while back about the difference between a good and bad psychiatrist, how to know the difference. Well, this is part of the new book, Angel the Assassin, and this is when Larry is only 12 years old and is taken to the psychiatrist. And this is what happens. Okay, the doctor will see you now. The second door, please. The receptionist pointed to a door some 40 minutes after they entered the room. Dr. Schmidt opened the door and met them at the entrance to the interrogation room. Well, it's Gail, isn't it? Dr. Schmidt added quickly, not giving Gail a chance to answer. I'm Dr. Schmidt, extending his hand for a very quick and light handshake. This is preliminary, meeting. I'm just going to ask, a few questions. Looking down at his notes of Larry. It's Larry, right? Not giving anyone else in the room space to talk. So Larry, identity. It's an identity. What my guess is, you're going through an identity crisis. Looking directly at Larry, boy or girl is usually the identity crisis. Gail pulled Larry close to her side. She was apprehensive. This Dr. Schmidt made her uncomfortable. Okay, then, the doctor quickly added. This should only take, about 30 minutes. Just preliminary, Gail, would you please take a seat in the waiting room? Placing his hat on Larry's back, parting mother from child. Larry and I are going to, get to know each other. You and I will, he began to close the door in Gail's face, have a discussion afterwards, okay? Finally closing the door. He directed Larry to the sofa next to his chair. He was studying Larry for more than a few uncomfortable minutes. So please, are you a boy or a girl? What? Larry fidgeted defensively on the sofa. What was he asking? What? He said again. Not a good answer. The doctor shook his head. Once again, are you a B-O-Y or a G-I-R-L? Spelling out the words. What? Larry was confused. He was not expecting that question. It simply did not register. Don't say what again. For the last time, are you a B-O-Y or a G-I-R-L? Again, spelling out boy and girl. Larry directed his eyes to the neutral space called the floor. I'm a boy. Are you sure? Are you wearing girls' panties? The doctor asked directly. No, was Larry's single-word response. Do you have girls' panties? The doctor persisted on the panty thing. No, Larry said again. Are you sure? Do you have any girls' clothing? The doctor persisted. For the first time in weeks, Larry was angry. I said I didn't have any. Larry started soft but ended loud. Did you throw them away? The doctor made a note on his pad. His face turned red, his voice shaking. Larry nearly yelled, Yes, all of it! Then shouting, Panties, bras, skirts, pantyhose, blouses, dresses, even lipstick. The admission shook his body as the girl came to the surface. Red-faced body shaking, fist clenched. The girl yelled, Everything, everything, satisfied, everything. The doctor looked down at his pad, writing something. He said, without looking up, We call that purging. The doctor felt like he had made some progress. He looked up again and began another line of questioning, but it was too late. The girl had already ducked behind the bubble. Larry turned away, crossing his arms. For the rest of the session, Larry was non-communicative. He was not listening. He was not responding. His mind was stuck in a funky fog. He was not hearing, not thinking, only feeling. Larry was feeling like he was falling. He had never heard of anyone else with what they called an identity problem, a boy wanting to be a girl. He was a freak, and now everyone knew it. So that's in the new book, Red Bitch's Revenge. Remember, the wind's blowing here. I'm under my pear tree right now. It's a beautiful day. Not going to get any pears this year. We had a really windy spring, so it blew all the blossoms off. And they were beautiful blossoms too, but no pears. So, on my website, Identity, $9.95, free shipping, signed by guess who? Also, limited edition, almost gone, The Red Bitch's Revenge. Again, a signed edition. It's out of print now, so it's a big book. So you can only get it from me, I think. You can find me on janeinstoryland.com. janeinstoryland.com. So, so just to give you, have a great time, just to give you a quick view, there is my house. Well, what you can see of it from here. Anyway, so you all take it easy, take care of one another, stay out of riot zones, enjoy life as much as you can because it's all we got. Love you, take it easy, be good to one another. Bye.